He learned how to love me. And never stopped. I didn't think he was my type when I first met him. His name was Adrian, and he was steady. Not flashy, not loud, not the kind of man who walks into a room and owns it. But he noticed things. The kind of things people don't usually pay attention to. The first time we met, I was running late, a little stressed, trying to hold everything together. "You look like you skipped breakfast," he said, handing me a small bag. Inside was a sandwich. "You don't even know me," I said, slightly confused. He smiled lightly. "You still need to eat." That was him. Simple. Thoughtful. Uncomplicated in the best way. We started seeing each other after that, slowly. No pressure. No rush. And from the beginning, he asked me something no one had ever asked before. "How do you want to be loved?" I laughed at first, thinking he was joking. He wasn't. So I told him. "Words matter to me," I said. "Time. And effort. I like feeling like someone is choosing me." He nodded, like he was committing it to memory. And then he did something I didn't expect. He followed through. He didn't just say things, he meant them. Every morning, I'd wake up to a message from him. Not generic, not repetitive. Something real. "I hope today is kind to you. Don't forget how capable you are. I'm proud of you." And it never felt forced. It felt like he actually thought about me before he even started his day. When we spent time together, he didn't check his phone constantly or get distracted. He was present. Fully. If I spoke, he listened like it mattered. And when I didn't feel like talking, he didn't push, he just stayed. He paid attention in ways that made me feel seen. If I mentioned something once, he remembered it. My favorite snacks, the way I liked my coffee, the songs I kept replaying. One time, I told him about a book I loved growing up but couldn't find anymore. A few weeks later, he handed it to me like it was no big deal. "You said you missed it," he shrugged. I just stared at him, trying to understand how someone could be that intentional without making it feel like a performance. But what mattered most was how he handled the moments that weren't easy. The first time he hurt me, unintentionally, he didn't get defensive. He didn't dismiss my feelings. He sat down, looked at me, and said, "Help me understand so I don't do it again." That moment changed everything. Because I realized, he wasn't trying to be perfect. He was trying to be better. For us. And I did the same. I learned him too. The things he didn't always say out loud. The way he needed reassurance, even if he didn't ask for it. The way he relaxed when I held his hand just a little tighter. I made sure he felt chosen too. Because love, when it's real, isn't one-sided. It grows in both directions. Months turned into something deeper. Not louder, not more dramatic, just stronger. More certain. We built something that didn't feel fragile. Something that didn't make me question where I stood. And one evening, as we sat together after a long day, he looked at me differently. Not new. Just, sure. "I'm not guessing anymore," he said quietly. "I know I want you." My heart softened at the way he said it. Not rushed. Not uncertain. "I know," I replied. "I want you too." A few months later, he took me back to the place where we first met. Same quiet atmosphere. Same simple feeling. But this time, there was something more. He stood in front of me, holding my hands gently, like he always did when he wanted me to focus. "I asked you once how you wanted to be loved," he said. "And I've been trying every day since then." His thumb brushed softly against my hand. "But I don't just want to love you for now. I want to keep learning you, for the rest of my life." Then he got down on one knee. And in that moment, I realized something I hadn't fully understood before. Love isn't just about finding the right person. It's about someone who keeps choosing you, the right way. "Yes," I said, before he could even finish asking. And when he stood up, pulling me into him, holding me close like I was something he would never take for granted, I knew. This was the kind of love that stays. Thank you for watching. Check out my channel for more stories like this. Please subscribe, like, comment and share. Midnight Tea Stories.